Some people go their whole lives thinking everything is just a coincidence. But what if I told you that nothing, absolutely nothing, happens by accident? And more than that, there are powerful habits that can actually shift your vibration so deeply you start to activate synchronicities every single day. Sounds like a stretch, right? But what if the real stretch is the limited life most people are living, without realizing they're one step away from unlocking the invisible? The truth is, the universe doesn't respond to what you want. It responds to what you vibrate. And most people are stuck on autopilot, wondering why they feel blocked, confused, or just empty. Here's the twist. It's not about trying harder, chasing more, or fighting through everything. It's about aligning your energy with what you want to manifest. When you start vibrating at the right frequency, things that once felt impossible start happening with almost scary ease. Unexpected encounters, opportunities that seem to appear out of nowhere, names, messages, and signs that repeat, like the universe is slipping you a secret note. And guess what? It is. So what's the difference between people who experience daily synchronicities and those who live in constant chaos? Just 3 habits. That's it. 3. If you're tired of feeling disconnected, lost, or like you're always running late to your own life, this video is going to be like turning on a flashlight in the dark. Because today, I'm sharing 3 simple but insanely powerful practices that raise your spiritual vibration and put you in the right flow. And after this, nothing, absolutely nothing, will feel random again. But listen, don't skip ahead. Habit 1 is going to flip a switch in your mind. And habit 3, that's the one that changes everything. What is spiritual vibration and why it shapes your daily reality? There's a kind of secret frequency playing in the background of your life, and it's shaped by your thoughts, emotions, and actions. Everything you feel or think sends out energy, and that energy has a specific vibration. This spiritual vibration isn't just floating around randomly. It acts like a magnet, pulling in experiences that match the frequency you're currently operating on. In other words, when you're vibrating love, gratitude, and presence, the universe reflects that back to you through connections, opportunities, and sometimes straight-up miracles. And no, this isn't just woo-woo talk. Quantum physics and even Carl Jung have backed this up. Think about it. Have you ever had a day where you woke up in a bad mood and everything seemed to go wrong? Terrible traffic, rude people, delays, like the universe was out to get you? That's because you started the day on a low frequency and attracted more of the same. Now flip that. On the days you wake up feeling good, grounded, grateful, things just flow, right? It's like life is working with you instead of against you. Your vibration creates an invisible magnetic field that draws in anything resonating at that same frequency. That's when synchronicities start showing up. Understanding this is like discovering a hidden manual for life. And the best part? That manual has always been inside you. When you become aware of your energy and start choosing habits that help you vibrate higher, you begin to literally shape your reality. And no, you don't need to do anything wild or dramatic. Small, consistent actions can shift your entire energy field. That's when you realize what you used to call coincidence might actually be life saying, you're on the right track. And once you learn how to activate synchronicities, trust me, nothing feels ordinary ever again. The hidden truth about synchronicities, coincidence or spiritual calling. Ever thought about someone and then they text you just minutes later? Or maybe you keep catching the clock at 11:11 or 22:22. That's not just a coincidence. Those are synchronicities, little signs from the universe that show up when you're vibing at the right frequency. Carl Jung described them as meaningful events with no apparent causal connection, but with deep symbolic significance. These moments are like cosmic winks saying, you're on the right path. Synchronicities don't just happen randomly, they're activated. And how does that happen? Through your spiritual vibration. When you're living unconsciously, stuck on autopilot, these signs fly right past you. But when you start embracing powerful habits that raise your frequency, the messages become clearer, stronger, and more frequent. Like the universe is actually trying to talk to you. Every repeated number, every name that keeps popping up, every strange coincidence, they're all little whispers from the invisible trying to catch your attention. People who learn to activate synchronicities start living in a kind of flow that most don't even think is possible. It's not about controlling the universe, it's about dancing with it. And in that dance, every step you take with awareness gets met with a sign, a nudge, a gentle push in the right direction. For those who are vibrating high, coincidences stop feeling random and start feeling like direct answers. And the wildest part? The more aligned you get, the more intense and undeniable those signs become. Habit 1. Morning Energy Alignment Ritual. The way you start your day sets the tone for the energy that will follow you for the next several hours. And here's a truth most people don't talk about. There's no such thing as a miracle without frequency. If you wake up checking your phone, complaining, or rushing out the door, your energy is already out of sync. But with just a 5-minute ritual, you can shift everything. Something as simple as taking a deep breath, closing your eyes, feeling gratitude for being alive, and repeating 3 powerful affirmations can raise your spiritual vibration and prime your field to attract synchronicities throughout the day. You know that moment when the sun hasn't fully risen, the world is still quiet, and it's just you and the now. That's when your energy field is at its most sensitive. You can use that space to visualize your day flowing with ease, imagine positive encounters, peaceful vibes, or simply feel your heartbeat with full presence. This is a powerful habit because it doesn't rely on anything external. It's just you with yourself. And if you want to take it even further, try listening to a 528 Hz frequency, drink a glass of lemon water, and smile at yourself in the mirror. It may sound silly, but it shifts everything. When you start doing this every morning, something interesting happens. Time seems to flow better. Traffic moves, cool people show up, good ideas come out of nowhere. But that's not luck, that's alignment. That's you tuning into the frequency of what you actually want to manifest. And the more you do it, the more the universe responds with, guess what? Synchronicities. And if a simple morning ritual can do that, just imagine what starts to happen when you learn to listen to the signs that come after. Habit 2. Listening to the signs, the power of intentional awareness. Have you ever felt like life is constantly trying to tell you something, but you're just not listening? Habit 2 is simple, but seriously powerful. Develop intentional awareness. When you commit to living with presence, you start noticing things you used to overlook. A random phrase someone says, a song playing at just the right time, even a butterfly crossing your path. All of these can be synchronicities, and only those vibrating at the frequency of awareness can catch those subtle messages. To put this into practice, there's a super effective tool, the Synchronicity Journal. It can be a notebook, a notes app, whatever works for you. Start logging patterns you notice, repeating numbers, names that pop up more than once, vivid dreams, strong gut feelings. As you write them down, you'll start to realize your spiritual vibration has been guiding you all along. It's like the universe is building a puzzle, and the more present you are, the faster the pieces fall into place. Here's the cool part. When you start responding to the signs, the universe sends more. It's a loop. You see, you listen, you move, and it answers. Want a practical example? Let's say you've been thinking about learning something new. Then, 3 different people mention that exact topic in the same day. That's not random, that's a calling. Ignore it, and nothing changes. Act on it, and suddenly your whole energy shifts. Listening to signs is like having a spiritual GPS turned on. And when you combine that with intention, it becomes impossible not to feel life guiding you, step by step, towards something greater. Habit 3. Vibration of service. How acts of love elevate your energy field. There's a frequency so high that hardly anyone talks about it. The vibration that's activated when you genuinely serve someone without expecting anything in return. A smile, a kind word, a cup of coffee for someone having a rough day. These small acts have a massive impact on your energetic field. When you act with compassion, you align yourself with the purest flow of life. And that sets off a ripple effect, one that might not be visible right away, but that moves mountains, both inside and out. It's like every act of love turns your light up just a little more. Here's the beautiful part. The moment you stop being overly focused on yourself and open up to others, your spiritual vibration expands. You start resonating at frequencies of empathy, gratitude, and generosity. And that's when the synchronicities start pouring in. Suddenly, the help you gave someone comes back to you in unexpected ways. A favor shows up without you even asking. A new path opens. The universe sees this energy as a code of reciprocity. That's why people who live in service often talk about experiencing little miracles all the time. Want to apply this? Start with simple gestures. Call someone who might be feeling lonely. Donate something that's just sitting in your house. Give someone a sincere compliment, even if it's just silently in your mind. These may seem small, but they're powerful habits that bring you into resonance with something higher. The more you vibrate love, the more doors open. And here's the amazing part. Many of those doors show up through synchronicities so perfect, you won't be able to deny that something greater is guiding you. So tell me this, after everything you just heard, are you really going to keep living on autopilot? Are you going to keep ignoring the signs the universe has been sending you for who knows how long? You already know there are powerful habits that can shift your vibration, and that shift brings more clarity, more purpose, and even those movie-like synchronicities we talked about. The question is, are you going to apply it or push it off again until tomorrow? Because honestly, tomorrow only changes when you change today. Which of these 3 habits are you going to try first? The morning ritual, intentional awareness, or the most transformational of them all, service? Drop it in the comments. I want to know which one hit you the hardest. And if anything I said gave you chills, made you think deeper, or sparked that inner click, that's your sign. Yes, this is a synchronicity. If you've made it this far, you're already vibrating at a different frequency. So take this moment of elevated awareness and do this. Hit subscribe, turn on the bell so you don't miss what's coming next, and share this video with someone who's also ready to wake up. Because real life begins the moment you learn to vibrate with intention. And if you're still here, it's because life is already inviting you to live on a whole new level.